What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be watching the third episode of The Flash. Last episode was it was a disappointing than the first episode. The first episode was even better, but I'm watching the third episode and I hope it's much better. I did make my speculation in that video what I would have hoped for the first 5 episodes of the final season of The Flash would have been, but I'm not sure that anyone watched that video. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be reacting to third episode of The Flash. Let's get into it. Oh, okay. Where were you when they were entering this? Oh yeah, they can teleport. So I must have forgot that.
Either way, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh, she's creepy. I think she's creepy.
QMR
is missing.
It's
Oh, newbie.
Sures radioactive half-life, accelerator battery, sonic gauntlet.
You have to stop, the flashbacks. We understand what you're saying without
Components
showing us.
needed to build a cosmic treadmill.
Do I want to know what that?
A lot of power in the wrong hands.
Yeah, it's confusing, right?
Speed used one in 2049 when he came back to our time.
Yeah, we know. Okay, please.
Telling me a trio of murderous lunatics is trying to, what? Build a time machine.
But I know someone who might.
Oh,
So you need
him? He's back again.
not us, no, the rogues that stole your gauntlets. We think they're working together to steal one.
So
That's where they're headed.
maybe the Flash could contact the DOD and see if they could move it to Star Labs for
Oh.
safekeeping.
I remember this guy from season 2. I think Grad the episode.
Some
You know.
rough encounters with them and
Yeah.
to us.
So
Beat them to the punch.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Hell yeah! I hate this job. Let's do this.
Yeah, I think after robbing that place, you will be coming back to this place to work again. So didn't need to make that loud. Ah, man, don't like this guy.
Help you break into a high-tech facility, fortress no less, to steal highly classified technology. And yet, you won't help me bring Frost back.
You know what? I don't care if he turns into a villain. I don't care. Yeah, he is more of a villain than a hero.
So you're looking for at the bottom of that glass. How's that working out for you?
You know, if it wasn't for you, I could have got Frost back and I wouldn't be drinking alone right now, would I?
Your turf before you even got in the game.
Help us, and you can level the playing field before that happens.
Of course, he's gonna agree.
As the old proverb goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
Fine, chemist, what's your plan?
We don't have one yet.
Well, it's kind of a work in progress right now, but here's what we're thinking.
The lighting does not just work. There's something's missing.
A lot of gold in these walls, Alan. I'm supposed to believe that you can afford all this on a public servant salary?
Yeah.
I'm missing something. I'm gonna find out what it is, too.
I have no idea.
Hang on. Didn't you knock over my operation back in 2016?
The plan.
Nah.
Okay. Okay, this is funny.
So you're sure the same person made all three weapons?
No doubt. Mercer's boomerang.
I'll return it to the DOD as soon as possible.
That engine's worth a cool mill if I'm gonna risk my hard-earned freedom to get it. I want my cut.
Guys, we all know that if anybody should get it, it's
Why you?
the cryogenics engineer in this room, and Barry, you know I will put it to good use.
Yeah, bringing first back. No.
Taking the engine.
Well, I know stealing's wrong there, but I could use my cut, put Harold through college.
Higher education, probably a stretch for your offspring.
Say that again, buddy.
Look, if anybody deserves... There he is, the guy who sold out the woman he loves.
You got a big mouth.
Yeah.
Pretty, too. Good thing there's no gold in these.
That will make a difference.
You know, gentlemen, doesn't seem to trust us. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're a bunch of criminals. Exactly, you're a bunch of criminals.
Trust me either?
Well, I think you can trust him.
Guys, this mission is too important to risk screwing up.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't be a part of it.
I don't know hardly why he said that it is Godface in him.
You can't be serious. This is a 5-person plan. Okay, you need me too.
Oof. Not if I built a cryo.
We will.
Jacko.
I don't like you, Blaine. First of all.
Sorry, Barry. If you can't trust us, we can't trust you.
I was wrong. We're gonna follow Hartley's plan. Split up. Like, as soon as you all started fighting over the engine, I took the easy way out.
Yeah,
I gave up on all of you.
understandable.
Trusting we could come up with...
It's hard to trust criminals, especially him.
What might that be exactly?
Hartley's gonna get the engine.
Yes!
Oh, that's not fair.
What? Sorry.
As long as he promises only to use it to keep his team safe.
Even I figured it out. Barry Allen's the Flash.
They have the same jitters order. Officer Kimmer says that... Yeah, no. I see it now.
All right, is there anything else, gentlemen? Or...
Okay, so adding 2 people to the people who know the flashes and the apparently everyone is gonna know it before the season ends.
I've got it. Time to go. What happened? The generator's back on.
Nah, mine's still down.
Same here.
Who dropped the ball?
Sorry, not sorry, Barry.
Oh, of course it's him. You know what? Really? I don't know problem.
Engine for yourself.
It's from a benefactor.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, we are not surprised.
On my way.
Game over, Barry Allen.
Dude, I hate you so much.
Why are you doing this?
You're never gonna help me bring back Frost.
Yeah, because he's dead.
I had no choice but to join up with someone who will. For the record, my new boss found me at O'Shaughnessy's right before you did,
Look, I know you feel like you've lost Frost all over again.
You do not know what it feels like to lose the only person who's ever...
I think it very does.
Think you can make it? Run, Barry.
How does that work?
My new favorite band, 9 Inch Nails.
No, wait, that's my favorite part.
This is a weird fight.
What?
I like your jacket.
Seriously, right now?
Like your hair.
I like your chain wallet.
Where's our cold boy on the inside?
Was this him?
Wave the jet. Now.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Dude, if I was Flash right now, I'll come with them. Then I'll just take the and run. It is this speed now, so there's no need to fight. Just to take it and put it aside, come back. They will be still frozen.
Together.
Not necessary. You can take them out in seconds. No, speed has been done, so it's not. We no longer have speed now.
I need your help. All of you.
Barry, this is not what we.
Yeah, they do not say now, and we don't need a lot of big characters.
I have a son to keep safe in this town. So, I guess, if you need me.
Fine. Always did like a good underdog story.
Never came back.
We
So,
got a new speedster in a bat suit, and Batwoman is missing? Could that be a coincidence?
maybe it's Batwoman for at prime Batwoman, not from the future.
Speedster. Can we stop him?
It's not him now, Barry. It's a
Got you your engine.
Oh, and now you want a prize? Abs?
I think he needs a little upgrade on his little bracelets.
yeah. I think he does.
All right, look. I kept my end of the bargain. It's time for you to give me what I want. Fine. Guess I'll take this little puppy over to the Flash then.
I am vengeance.
Okay, this episode is much better than the second episode, so do I agree on that? It's much better. But it's not the best. It's like an average Flash episode, In other words, they are not the best episodes out there. There are other series which have 8 episodes. But it's an average episode for the Flash. I still feel like the pacing of this, best stuff is not good. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, but it's not the best they could do. They could have done a lot better than what they're doing right now. And I think we've been saying this since like season 4, 5. I think I enjoyed season 4 for what it tried to be. I mean, I had issues with it. The thing with swapping board was the main issue I hated. Other than that, I did not really hate it. I actually did like it. But since then, season 5, 6, 7, we don't even want to talk about that. That was a horrible season. Then 8, 9, it just this show has been going downhill, and this is not the best episodes you could have seen. We know that, boss. We know season 1 and season 2. Those days were really amazing. The episodes were just well written. It was just a good show. But since then, it has been going downhill, and this is what we have now. I mean, they even I know that Red Dead. I mean, I would have liked it to be Bruce Wayne, but I guess they don't have the rights to use him, so that's why they went with the Batwoman, and it's much easier to understand than creating a new story or someone else, like Nightwing being that person, or on the Bat family, but they chose the Batwoman who's already established in the RFS, Batwoman and all that. So I guess I can understand that, but still, Bruce Wayne would have been much, I don't know, much scarier and just exciting to see. I mean, we all want to just see Bruce Wayne once in a while, but yeah, it's not gonna happen, I guess. And overall, this episode, I mean, what do I think about it? I think this episode, like I said, it's an average episode for the Flash, which means it's like 6 or 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 6, maybe 6.5. Yeah. And as for the story of this episode, yeah, it's decent story. I mean, it was more of a funny story, not a great story, but a funny. Was the idea of going against another, creating creating his own rogue and against the new rogues who were in town. I think that was a good idea. And it's funny to see, especially when Barry brought the rogues into the Star Labs. I don't know why. I mean, if he wanted it to represent his plan, he could have found some place else to do it without bringing them to Star Labs. But that's why they asked, like good face, that's why he asked you, well, like, how can you be able to afford this when you're just a CSI? How? We know that he, Thorn or Thorn. Harrison Wells, he was Thorn, so he was the one who owned this building, and when he left, he gave it to Barry so that he can always know where to find him and come and torture him. That's the kind of thing that Thorn does. He gave Alan this place and knows it's from the future that they're gonna use this place to try to attack me. But for me, instead of going to find them where they are now, I know exactly where they are. I know where they are operating. So yeah, Star Labs, he gave them the Star Labs. He gave it to Barry, and he owns it. And Codeface was asking that. I don't remember what he said then. But I love the the interaction between these rogues and all not trusting each other. I mean, they were criminals. It's understandable that they don't trust each other. But one person that I'm actually glad this episode did to the person is Chubling. I really didn't like this character since he was introduced to the shitless thing and all that. I don't know. It is a thing against t-shirts, I guess. Yeah, that's what Amma said. Not my words, that's Amma's words. And she's right. I'm glad that they made a film and they made him a villain. And to be honest, I don't even care if he dies at the end, even if he tries to play more of the heroish thing at the end, trying to take back what he did. Just I feel like his character has been done dead since the beginning up to now. And I'm glad now he's a villain. It makes more sense for him to be a villain. To be honest, he should have been Caitlin or Frost's villain. More we have Frost's villain. They could have made, a better story with that, Because from the past seasons, we all know that Caitlyn's stories were more. They don't know what to do with the characters, especially with Caitlyn. And if they made Chilblain a villain, I'll be glad. It would have been much better story, with the Chilblain, against the frauds kind of thing, Yeah, even if they stray it out, as long as we will see good compact and more scaling, maybe even Chilblain and kidnapping Kellen, then Frost have to find a way. It could have been much better, but they went for the love triangle, and not love triangle, but for the love story. But it was boring. To be honest, they just really Chilblain out of everyone. Kellen and Frost could have done better. I really didn't like him. The way they wrote him, I just don't like him. But I'm glad that they made him a villain, which means he's of course I know that he's gonna try to be a hero again and apologize to Barry, and obviously Barry's gonna forgive him and they're gonna move on and probably die at the end of the season. But I'm just glad that this is the real Jubilee. This is the one who does not think. For a second, if a person dies, we mourn them, we don't bring them back. You're just disturbing their natural now. Let them rest. I think Frost knew what she was doing when she fought Death Storm. She knew what she was doing. So oh, the hell are you trying to bring her back? You know, she left a legacy and saved a lot of people. So please stop. Just stop, sibling. Stop. Let it go. It's in the past now. I think I've spoken a lot about sibling, but let me move on into just the story and how special rated. They revealed to us that it was bedroom, and I think I knew that we got spoiled, especially if you're on the internet and YouTube, Instagram. The people just took photos of behind the scenes, and well, before the season or even premiered, we already know that it was going to be bedroom. I mean, I knew, maybe you didn't, but I knew, so it was not a big surprise. I mean, yeah, it was not a big surprise. So the review did not hit as much as it could have been if it was like my first time watching it, or I didn't know it. Like if I didn't know it, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we got to see who it is. I mean, there was no purpose for her to show a face to these rocks. I mean, it could have been much better if she showed it to Barry, and Barry will be surprised then. Yeah, I think it would have been much better that way. But to the rocks, what are they gonna do after they know identity? Do you think they're gonna trust you even if they know who you are? I don't think so. I don't. Guys, I don't really have much to say about this episode. I mean, it was a fun episode, a better episode than the last episode. Episode 2 was just it was boring. The thing with the Kion and all that, I mean, they ruined Kellen so much. They could have brought Kellen back for the last season. I mean, seriously, why QA? We wanted Kellen just being part of the team for the last time. This is the last ride with the Flash. And we wanted Kellen and possibly Cisco too. Right now, as I'm speaking, as of right now, we haven't had any confirmation that any confirmation that Cisco is returning. We haven't. So I do hope we do end up having some kind of communication or confession. Yeah, so I do hope we do end up in some kind of that Cisco is returning, and yeah, I just want him to return. That's what I'm trying to say. He must return for the final season, maybe for the final episode. I do just want to see him for the final season. And I guess if you're doing tapping changing the direction for the third episode of The Flash, make sure that you deliver like we'll be reading to the next episode of The Flash, which is episode 4. And I think it is titled something with Red Death Part 1 or something like that, or I don't know. I know that it is Red Death in it. And guys, I hope we stay safe. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.